In these two boxes are my two first ever lightsabers. But before we open them up, let's go back in time. Hello there and welcome to Avela Vendela. As you probably understood from the title, today we are going on a journey to purchase my first ever lightsaber. My younger brother had a pretty cool but also very cheap Anakin lightsaber ages ago.
Darth Maul vs Luke Skywalker. Här kan man slå händerna av.
Nej, man kan inte. Fel färg.
Du vann!
Nej, säger någon Darth Vader.
This beautiful lightsaber eventually broke after being violently abused by hitting it on different things over and over again. So that's my only experience with lightsabers really. Ei kan du få kora ostuta själva. But in spring last year we decided that now is the time to get ourselves some lightsabers. My friend recommended to us a company called Ultra Sabers, and since she recommended it to me, I didn't feel like doing any research on my own, so we just ordered some lightsabers from there. We ordered like 5 lightsabers or something. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 lightsabers. And there is a bit of a sad story with this order that we made to Ultra Sabers.
We excitedly placed our order. We can do so much fun stuff with these during the summer. Yes! Oh yes, I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. In anticipation, we built these practice sabers with the perfect measurements and everything, and we practiced with them day and night. Summer came and went, no sabers. After 16 weeks of waiting, our dream of becoming Jedi shattered.
Basically, after 16 weeks of absolute radio silence from the company, we cancelled the order. It was a bit of a hassle to get it cancelled, but my dad managed to do it and we got our money back and everything so. And after this, my siblings weren't really interested in getting lightsabers anymore. Their poor souls were just so broken from this very tragic experience. But me, as a true Jedi, who's wearing a First Order shirt, I'm undercover, don't tell anybody. But yeah, as the true Jedi I am, I didn't give up. Instead I started to research what lightsaber companies would be actually good. And I needed to find something that's at least somewhat affordable and doesn't take like 1 year to arrive. And I looked at different lists of like the most liked lightsaber companies out there, and one that really stuck out to me was Saber Trio, but Saber Trio's shop was closed because unlike some other companies, they're actually responsible and they don't take any more orders that they can handle. Another company that I found that a lot of people recommended was Electrum Sabercrafts. I'm just gonna quickly run through what we ordered. The first saber and the saber that I was initially only going to buy is a Neophyte Smart Saber, and I chose a copper hilt color. And the second saber that we got is the Skion Smart Saber. Is it Sion or Skion? I don't know. Both of these sabers are normal sabers, as in I think they're called like RGB sabers, so they are not NeoPixels. And the reason why I didn't get NeoPixel sabers is because I want to be able to duel with these, and also because getting a NeoPixel would have been a lot more expensive. Oh, and then just quickly about how much they cost. The total for the Neophyte was $279 and the total for the Skion my Smart Saber was $369, and then the 2 heavy dueling blades were an additional $50, and the shipping costs $85, and then we had a coupon code, so the grand total is which is a lot of money. Definitely more than what I was hoping to spend. I do still think that it's a pretty good deal because, well, first of all, the sound font is included in the sabers, and also you can have the blade to be any color that you want, which is very good because a lot of companies, when you order a saber, you have to choose one color and that's it. Now we just wait for the sabers to arrive. It's apparently supposed to take 6 to 8 weeks, plus 1 week if you have any weathering, which we do have on the one saber. They have arrived. These arrived 1 week earlier than what I had expected. But now let's stop talking and let's just open up this box. I don't know which one is which. Okay, I think this is a cap for a blade. There's some small things. And there's a charger. This is the heavy drilling blade. Wow, this looks so good. Oh my god, this looks so good. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Is it supposed to be charged or do you have to charge it before? Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I have to open it and do something. Like this. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the charging point. I just put the other one to charge right now. I don't know how to remove the blade, like these instructions don't say anything about it, so... But now let's open the other one. This is supposed to be the Neophyte then. I ripped the box again. This looks pretty good as well. So as you can see, we got a light weathering on it, so it's not like completely pristine. Remove this, I guess. Honestly, I'm really happy with how they look. Like, the look is just really nice and exactly as I expected them to look, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna put this to charge as well. Okay, now the sabers have charged. Let's first take a look at the Neophyte. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, as you can see. And I was really confused about how to remove the blade, and I tried to Google it. I didn't find anywhere, like, how are you supposed to remove the blade? I just tried to, like, drag it out, but that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to take these little thingies, and then there are some places that you can unscrew these screws here, and then you're supposed to be able to take the hilt off, I think. No, the blade off, the hilt. Yep, let's try to activate this because this is now in deep sleep mode, which like preserves the battery or something. Okay, now, oh, it's blinking. Oh, I think it's activated now. And now I think I'm just supposed to click the button. Nothing happened. Am I supposed to hold it? It's pretty loud. And on camera you can't really see how bright this blade is, but in real life it's really bright, and I have quite bright lights here in the studio, so I'm very impressed with that. Let's see, I'm going to try to connect this to the app. I saw a lot of complaints about the app, Electrum Unity. There's a bunch of settings here that you can really like change everything about this, it seems like. Retrieving info. Hello. Okay, that isn't really working. What? I'm not really understanding how this app works. Okay, now I've spent some time trying to figure out how these sabers really work. And something I've been doing constantly is like, I accidentally turn them off because I hold them here. That's the deactivation switch. So this is the heavy dueling blade. Oops. The blade itself is actually a lot heavier compared to the trans-white blade. You won't be able to see it on camera, but basically the trans-white blade is significantly brighter, and then the heavy dueling blade is still very bright, but it definitely is less bright than the trans-white blade. And now let's take a look at what these look like in the darkness. Here you can see in the darkness a bit better maybe. I still feel like they don't really look as good as they do in real life on camera. And I felt the colors, you can't really see them on the camera, whereas they look really good in real life. And that's a bit sad. I don't know how to spin a saber. Now is the next day and I've had some time to play around with this and I can come with some better comments now. First of all, the app is pretty bad. It just stopped connecting to the saber. I've tried everything and it just doesn't work. I also installed the app on my iPad and it worked better at least, but there were still some pretty big problems with the app. Most notably, the colors are completely wrong. If I clicked on blue, then the saber turned pink. Like it was just all messed up, so I don't know what's going on with that. And then the profiles I didn't get to work at all. It just did not work, basically. But apparently they are working on updates for the app and hopefully they'll be able to make it just work a little bit better because it's such a good idea. Something that I complained a little bit about earlier was that I kept turning the lightsaber on and off when I wasn't trying to. There's a pretty good thing you can do with the app, which is to change how you turn on and off the saber, and I'm going to show you. With the factory settings, if you want to turn on the saber, you just click this button, but you can change the settings so that you'll turn on the saber with kind of a sliding motion. So first you touch this button and then this one, and then it turns on. To shut it down, in the factory settings you just push this button, but I've changed it so that you have to do a sliding motion, top button and middle button. I am very happy with finally having lightsabers, and my dad would agree. Vad var det där för mor? Och nu träd också.
Tuuko keskenäistä?
As you might have noticed, I am a complete noob when it comes to lightsabers, so let me know if I said something dumb or just something wrong in this video, because I don't really know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you again on this channel. Until that, have a good time and see you again next week.
Buzz droids.